President Donald Trump's week-long trip across Asia has been part of diplomacy and part spectacle, with leaders from Tokyo to Seoul rolling out lavish gifts and grand gestures to win favor. In South Korea, the welcome reached a golden peak. Literally, President Lee Jae-myung presented the president with a replica of a royal crown from the ancient Silla Kingdom, a gold headdress once worn by Korean kings to symbolize divine rule and peace. President Trump also became the first U.S. president to receive South Korea's highest national honor, which is usually reserved for Korean presidents. The South Korean president, wearing a gold tie reflecting Trump's taste, called it a tribute to the U.S. president's role as a peacemaker. And Trump, smiling, said he was honored and would cherish it forever.
I just wanted to thank you. You rolled out a red carpet that was a very good red carpet, a beautiful red carpet, and giving me the honor of that magnificent piece of art, because it really was a piece of art that you presented to me today. And to be the first president of the United States that got that was really something very special. So I appreciate it very much, and I won't forget the trip.
But beneath the pageantry lies a tougher reality. Washington and Seoul are still deadlocked over President Trump's demand that South Korea pay $350 billion up front for a joint investment fund. Now, negotiations have dragged on for months, with both sides still divided over how, in fact, the money should be managed and shared. Seoul is also wary of President Trump's pressure to increase its financial contribution for hosting U.S. troops, even as North Korea continues testing missiles.
Regarding the $350 billion investment in the U.S., the largest issue at the Korea-U.S. summit, the cash investment will amount to $200 billion, and the shipbuilding cooperation will be $150 billion. The $200 billion package is structured similarly to Japan's $550 billion financial package agreed upon with the U.S. However, an important difference is that we have set an annual investment cap of $20 billion.
Even Japan's approach to President Trump was equally symbolic and strategic. Newly elected President Sanai Takachi handed him a gold leaf golf ball and a club once used by his late friend, former Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. She also announced plans to nominate President Trump for the Nobel Peace Prize, praising his role in securing ceasefires and calling him a peace president.
In such a short period of time, the world has become a more peaceful place. I highly value your unwavering commitment towards world peace and stability. I myself was deeply impressed.
Other nations, including Malaysia, Cambodia, Thailand, and Vietnam, used trade and investment promises to strengthen relations with Washington. President Trump spoke at the ASEAN summit in Malaysia before flying to South Korea and will now head to China in April of 2026. During his meeting with Chinese President Xi Jinping, the president agreed to trim tariffs on China in exchange for Beijing cracking down on the illicit fentanyl trade, resuming U.S. soybean purchases, and keeping rare earth exports flowing. President Trump called the meeting with the Chinese leader amazing.
Okay, hello everybody. Mr. President. I thought it was an amazing meeting. He's a great leader of a very powerful,
For now, President Trump's Asia tour has been a mix of diplomacy, admiration, and strategic charm, but the real test lies ahead. After a week of praise and pageantry, all eyes are on the details. What do the trade deals actually deliver? And what will they jumpstart a moribund global economy?
Want the facts?
The latest developments?
News that gets straight to the point.
Well, we've got all three just for you. This is Firstpost Live, a brand new show, your window into what really matters.
Don't miss it.